Hello everyone, welcome to Thinkers Lab, conversations that will make you feel and understand more. So this is basically a space where we will sit with students, scholars, professors, professionals across India and share with you the raw and unfiltered conversations about their journey, their struggles, their achievements. So yeah, I'm your host Bikram, a PMRF Fellow at IIT Jodhpur. So today we have with us our first guest of this show, Dr. Swapnil Mane. So he has recently successfully defended his PhD thesis from the Department of Computer Science, IIT Jodhpur. Right. And right now he is a Postdoctoral Fellow in IIT Madras. So I've known him personally from when I came to IIT Jodhpur, and yeah, when I shared with him this idea of podcast, he was immediately like hooked in and was agreed to do this podcast with us. So yeah, for that, thank you once again.
Thanks, no problem.
Yeah, so let's start. So before all this, before research, IIT, was PhD always a plan for you?
No. Actually, I started my research at my master's. Actually, we'll start from that journey from master's. So in my master's, I have taken admission in 2019, and I have admitted in College of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra.
Okay.
In the CSE department.
Okay.
And I at that time I entered into the research domain. That point of time, I got what exactly the research is. And in first year, I just completed some coursework and just initiated or started some research work, started some project to contribute in a more novel way in a particular domain or to solve any problem. So I started over there is one sarcasm detection in the social media over there. And then I have built up my research interest when I started working on that. And at that time, I have decided I need to also work in this direction because I have more interest in that field actually, in the research. I am being I feel happy when I'm doing some, come up with some new idea, come up with some new methodology to solve any real world problem.
Okay.
So then I have decided to come to PhD. So I have applied multiple universities, and then I have joined as an IIT Jodhpur actually. So this is how I came across the PhD.
Okay, so मास्टर्स में आपको एक्सपोजर मिल गया था क्या रिसर्च का,
राइट?
सो उससे पहले जैसे आपने बीटेक किया था, लाइक आपने नॉर्मल जैसे मैं उस बैकग्राउंड से हूँ, जैसे पीसीएम बोलते, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथमेटिक्स बेसिक साइंस, और आपने तब बीटेक किया था, इंजीनियरिंग चूज किया था, तो इसके पीछे क्या कारण रहा?
हाँ, तो कारण मतलब ऐसा स्पेसिफिक ऐसा कारण था कि जैसे कि मैं 11th-12th में साइंस ही था उस टाइम पे, आपको साइंस ही होगा एक्चुअली इंजीनियरिंग में, एंड तब मैं 12th में मेरा इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी एक सब्जेक्ट था 12th में. तो दैट इज एन मतलब आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली क्या उसको ओकेजनल सब्जेक्ट ऐसा कुछ तो बोलते हैं. And that is optional subject. Optional subject. And I have taken that subject and I have been very fascinating. That subject is very interesting to me. And मुझे अच्छा लगता था वो करते करते. So I feel that कि I wanted to do something in that domain actually. And my family background is also from engineering background. So that's why my inclination into the engineering and specifically to the information technology and computer science.
थोड़ा ज़्यादा था.
ज़्यादा था because I have done some website designing and developing some algorithms in that.
अच्छा, आपने पहले भी ये कर रखा है website?
Yeah, in the 12 that is IT in information technology subject, that is and some website designing courses are there.
अच्छा, प्रोजेक्ट कुछ ऐसा करना होता है.
Right. That is a part of that course actually. So that built an interest in this domain. So I completed the BTech in private university in Maharashtra, and then I immediately after completing the BTech I shifted to the masters actually.
Okay, तो मतलब 10-12 से आपका थोड़ा inclination research के
right
उस तरफ ही था.
Yeah.
अच्छा, nice.
Because of the family.
Because of the family.
Yeah, family influence, right.
Okay, so आप यहाँ पे एडमिशन लिए, तो तभी यहाँ का मतलब रिसर्च कल्चर कैसा लगा आपका IIT जोधपुर का?
Research culture, firstly, when I just in my masters actually, I just familiar with the research actually. and I also don't know how the research is exactly going on.
Okay.
Just only the glimpse I have got in my masters, but exactly in depth research, how to read the papers, how to come up with some new idea, how to build your own idea based on the state of the art methodologies or state of the art papers. So this is means this I know in this IIT Jodhpur actually. First year is and only the coursework,
right.
and after that the
Comprehensive exams
yeah,
and
comprehensive
all.
exam. These are the stages are there in the PhD that we know that. And then I started. The professor has given some task. You have to first to do this literature work.
Literature review, right?
And so this is I have started my research actually. But in the research you require a fellow. मीन्स यू रिक्वायर मतलब तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स भी वैसे होना चाहिए कि उससे आपको कुछ सीखने के लिए मिल जाए इन द रिसर्च,
थोड़ा मोटिवेशन,
सो या मोटिवेशन मिल जाएगा, सो दैट यू कैन आल्सो इम्प्रूव इन दैट डायरेक्शन एक्चुअली. तो इसीलिए वो रिसर्च ऐसे ही चालू हो गया, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि स्पेसिफिकली आज कुछ तो नया बनाते हैं, दैट विल नॉट कम्स इनटू वन डे, राइट. सो दिस इज एन लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस. वो करते करते जाता. आई हैव टेकन सम स्मॉल स्टेप. First we have to do 5 papers review, then is to go to the how we can come up with the new idea, what they have did a new idea, what is their problem. So like this way step by step I move into this research.
मतलब PhD में डिस्कशन जो होता है वो एक मेजर पार्ट है ना PhD का.
राइट.
आपके जो कोलैबोरेटर्स है मतलब या फ्रेंड्स या सुपरवाइजर है, डिस्कशन इज अ मेजर पार्ट that I feel, right.
Because if you do मतलब you are doing an individual research, individual writing and individual reading the paper, you feel like that this is the best way what I'm doing it, but you have to get some criticism as well. So when we will get the criticism, you have to discuss idea or discuss the research with your fellows or with your friends and the professor as well. Then they will point out why this is the things actually, why this is the cons, why this is a disadvantage, right? Why this works. These questions is more important.
Patience.
Yeah, patience, right. And the questions is also important. And in the research I also feel that asking question is an important part.
Asking questions.
Yeah, ask your question. Suppose you read a paper, so ask the paper that what exactly this paper is, why they have done this actually, why they have designed this methodology, why not other methodology, how their results are coming, like these questions, so that it will goes into the research
step by step. वो आप मतलब एक प्रॉब्लम फाइंड करोगे, पहले तो रिसर्च गया, फिर प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट आप डिफाइन करोगे, फिर आप इन्वॉल्व होगे थोड़ा, राइट, पेपर लिखोगे, उसको पब्लिश करोगे, ऐसा, राइट.
अभी तो वैसे मतलब मेरा जर्नी बताया जाएगा तो ऐसा फर्स्ट वी हैव स्टार्टेड अ लिटरेचर रिव्यू फॉर पास्ट लास्ट 5 years, and then we have identified some research gaps. So what are the research gaps to address some problem, real world problem. तो research gap find out करने के बाद then we need to also see which are the feasible in the next, right?
Okay,
ऐसा नहीं कि
कोई भी उठा
लो and कर लो चालो,
सही बात है,
right? तो we have to identify the feasible research gaps, then we have to plan how we can approach this problem actually. Something like that. You will not get the directly solution how we can address it, but you have some ideas, so we can go in this direction, then we'll come up with some solution. So then we got the research gaps, then we have moved to single problem. For that single problem again we have to do in-depth literature review, and then we try to do some experiments and some discussion with the professor how we can solve this more effectively, and likewise the things has been happening.
मैं कभी कभी जैसे इंस्टाग्राम या कहीं पे भी रील आ जाता है कि रिसर्च लाइफ में इतना फ्रस्ट्रेशन है, ये है, तो आपके केस में वो कैसा था? आई मीन वाज इट फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग और इट वाज स्मूथ फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट?
I think that depends on the individual actually, and also based on the professor how he is and handling that particular student maybe. Because with my experience with my professor is very good actually. There is no as such the depression or frustrating it is. It's only the time taking process, and he has given the time. You can take your time and come up with something good and sustainable work. Not like you have to do in 10 days or 2 days you have to come with it, or you are not doing the research. If I got the rejection as well, there is no as such the comments I am getting from the professor as well. It is motivating comments from the, so this helps in the this journey actually, and that is very important, because when you are repeatedly doing a single work and you're not getting any output, then it goes as an self-depression, you can say.
Yeah, that I can relate.
Right. And if that is a self-depression, and suppose there is a surrounding people also you are pinging, they are also pinging, you are not getting a papers, and professor also saying that you are not doing good work, you are getting multiple rejection, what you are doing. So this also increases that depression level and the frustration level. So that part in my journey there is no as such part. Only the self-depression is there. Okay, I am not getting the paper and all the things. Yeah.
But overall, it was smooth.
It was smooth, yeah. For me, it was smooth. Some hurdle is there, but that hurdle not explainable actually. So in the every life, every journey, there should be some. There are some hurdles are there, right? For each paper, I'm submitting any, or there is any deadline is approaching. At that time, I also feel that how I can do this. I'm very tensed at that time, but that is the phase actually, and that should be required for that particular outcome. Yeah.
उसके बाद जब पेपर आता है, फाइनली एक्सेप्ट होता है, तब वो जो मजा आता है वो ज्यादा हो जाता है ना. I mean there should be some frustration because तभी तो मजे का स्वाद आएगा ना.
राइट. हाँ, नहीं वैसे ही सोचना चाहिए, तभी वो मतलब मेहनत करोगे, उसके बाद जो फल मिलेगा, उसका जो आनंद मिलेगा, that is very satisfying actually.
Definitely.
है ना?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So Dr. Swapnil here was also a PMRF fellow.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, तो आपका मतलब कैसे उस टाइम पे कैसे होता था सिलेक्शन
PMRF का? तो as such, when I admitted to IIT Jodhpur, I have not decided to go into the PMRF actually. So first year I have done the coursework.
आपका lateral entry.
Yeah, I'm the lateral. Yeah, I admitted in a lateral entry of the PMRF, not direct. Not applied in the direct entry actually. So first year I have not. Actually first year I am underconfident actually. I'm not feeling that I will get a more CGPA. That is, CGPA is a more important factor in the PMRF, right?
Okay, 8.5.
8.5, above 8.5 it requires the CGPA, and I doesn't feel that I will get, because I came from a rural area and from Maharashtra. I'm not, first time I came across the outside of the Maharashtra, so I feeling underconfident. I will do that or not, something like that. So first year I have not applied it. First year I did a coursework, and in the first year, while I'm doing the coursework, I got as a better CGPA, that is an 8.6.
Okay.
And that is not as much good. It is only.
No, this is good. Yeah. I mean, many people I see, and they struggle to get a 7 or 7.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm lucky in that case. Okay. So I got 8.6, and then in the third semester, that is a lateral entry deadline actually. In the up to third semester you can apply for the PMRF. In the first year I got as an 8.6, so I feel that my friends are also applying, so I also feel that we can apply it and let's see what it happens. And at that time my mindset is that in the PMRF we'll get some more resources as well as some guidance from them, so our research will improve and it will support our research. Likewise, and this I discussed with the Suman sir, means my professor, is my advisor actually, and then he said, why you required this? And at that time he said, do you want money, more money?
Everybody does that.
Yeah, that is another part. But at that time, my motivation is not only money actually, but I just thinking about the guidance and the support and any other research input from the PMRF, that I'm thinking at that time. Okay. So he said, why you wanted to do this? So I said, we will get the resources and support, guidance, everything. But you will not get that. There is a very competitive exam. Yes. Competitive selection is there.
Very competitive.
Yeah, really competitive is there, and you will maybe not get it. So I said at that time, we will apply it. Let's see what happens. It is selected. No, otherwise it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Otherwise, the process is already in the flow, right? The MHRD already. I'm in the MHRD, right?
You are already getting a fellowship, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That is.
But if you get it, it will be like a bonus.
Right. So I applied it, and then it is selected. It is firstly selected by the department level. There is a committee, and that will review your application. Then it is shortlisted by the department. Then it goes to the institute.
Level.
Yeah,
Okay.
institute level. Then there is also maybe committee, or there is a one coordinator is there, PMRF
Nodal coordinator.
Yeah, so he will maybe after that, after department, he will review it, and then he'll forward to the PMRF committee.
Yeah.
And then at that PMRF committee, there is also separate
Review.
domain review are there, expert domain review. So they will review it application, then you will get an offer actually. Yeah, that is the process.
एंड उसके साथ काफी पर्क्स भी मिलता है ना, जैसे आपको कंटिजेंसी मिलता है.
Yeah,
2 lakhs per year, right?
yeah, that is contingency also there. Means per year you will get as an 2 lakh.
2 lakh, right?
Yeah, and so that money you can use for to buy any instrument, and or you can go for conferences,
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
conference, and for the journal as well, if you wanted to submit any paid journal like that. And other expenditure you will get in the
Consumable items.
Yeah, hard disks, something extra. And otherwise, apart from that, you will get a monthly 75,000. At that time, it is 75, right?
First is 70, then 75, then it becomes 80.
Right, like that. Yeah. So I forgot it because that is a 1 year I have completed that. Right now, maybe it will be updated. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe ministry will update. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's currently it is pending, but maybe in near future it will come back.
I heard about something about 1 lakh. I don't know exactly the exact amount.
I also heard about it, but it's not sure.
अच्छा, okay.
So yeah, तो आपने आप कहाँ विजिट किए थे कॉन्फ्रेंस में जैसे?
Yeah, I've not visited more places. Only the USA I have visited in Philadelphia.
Yeah, so कैसा एक्सपीरियंस था?
It was very nice actually. I got first paper in A-star at that time actually, and
A-star conference.
A-star conference.
Nice.
Yeah, and that is a for me that is the first time I got this paper, and then also I also got this is the first time to go outside of India actually.
Okay.
Because I came outside of the Maharashtra first time in IIT Jodhpur. Then outside of the first IIT Jodhpur, I came to the USA for the conference actually. And that was I'm for 10 days near about there actually. 6 to 7 days is a conference, and 3 days I'm spend time with my friends actually. Yeah.
तो कैसा था वो एक्सपीरियंस?
Very nice actually. So हम पहले गए, दिल्ली से मेरी फ्लाइट थी, then it is up to Philadelphia. The conference is at Philadelphia, and I have a conference with that Philadelphia auditorium is there, I think.
Okay.
And there is a lunch, and lunch is there. Dinner we have to cook it over there. We have taken me and my professor. We went there actually, both together, and we are cooking in the night, and cooking, and then lunch we are doing in the conference. There are multiple papers are presenting over there. Diverse papers are came over there from the India, outside of India, and all other countries as well. And 7 days we have spent there, and I also presented my work over there. And after that I spent some time with my friends. Some of my friends is also there from my bachelor's. So I visited Washington and New York, New Jersey, Princeton University also I visited. Yeah, and after this journey I came back here. Yeah,
I can feel it was very exciting.
It's very exciting actually. Yeah.
रिसर्च में जैसे क्या होता है, थोड़ा स्ट्रेस रहता है ना, स्ट्रेस रहता है सब लोग, तो मतलब अपार्ट फ्रॉम ऑल दिस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, रिसर्च वर्क, तो आप ऐसा ट्रैवल करते थे? आई मीन have you went somewhere to go and visit?
Yeah, means nearby this place actually.
In India and all.
Yeah, I planned, means my friends are most of the time they are planning the trips actually. And at that time I most of the time I go, but sometimes I am not decided to go actually because of my deadline, and I'll not complete this work. So this stress I have at that time, and so that's why I'm not going at that. But I have one suggestion to upcoming PhD students. So no need to take that much stress actually that I have taken and that I have learned from that journey actually. No need to take that much stress. So we have to take a little step, and everything will be okay. Everything will be works at some period of time, because at the PhD I also feels that, I also experienced that the PhD students feels that there is a dark room actually. There is a dark soft side.
Okay.
You will not get any solution over there. You are only just doing experiments, come up with some new,
Finding
new
some
ideas.
things.
Yeah, finding something. You're doing some new ideas, implementing, but you will not get results. So then approaching new approach, you are finding new papers. So it is a dark room actually. You will not. So at that dark room, you will more frustrated and tensed about the how I can do that. If I should I complete the PhD or not? How should I go ahead? Because up to the masters, there is a deterministic steps are there. You will get an exam and you have to pass it out, and then you will get a degree, right? There is no as such situation over here.
रट्टा मार के पास कर लेते हैं
हाँ, रट्टा मार के पास कर लेते हैं और कुछ भी मतलब
कुछ भी कर
देख कर डिस्कशन करके हो जाता है. बट इधर ऐसा नहीं, इधर तो सिंगल इंडिविजुअल जर्नी है हर एक. तो ऐसा हर एक का अपना अपना एक रिसर्च चल रहा है. हेल्प इतना ज्यादा नहीं मिल पाता है, दैट इज टू बी ऑनेस्ट.
मतलब आपका रिसर्च आपको सबसे ज्यादा समझ आता है, आपके और आपके सुपरवाइजर को.
एंड आल्सो द प्रोफेसर हैज मल्टीपल प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट, राइट? ही विल नॉट
राइट
sit with you and in detail discussing some methodology with you, right? Not push from the ground actually, right? You have to push yourself from some level, and then he will help you with it, right?
He can help. I mean, he cannot, I mean, pull you from the scratch, right?
And like he will, but
he can.
If he is working on a single problem statement, all of his PhD student working a single domain, then that would be the possibility. But there are multiple PhD students and working in a diverse problem, diverse domain, then that is a difficult for the professor as well.
ना आपको सबसे ज्यादा एफर्ट देना होगा, उसके बाद वो बाकी लोग जो है आपको हेल्प कर सकते हैं.
Sure, yeah, that's true. And this is how I feel. मतलब वैसी तरह मैं किसी पार्टी में जाता था, किसी ट्रिप में चला जाता था, but after pass out from this, after submitting my thesis, I feel that I'm missing this culture, missing my friends, going trip. That is very important actually.
तो कहाँ गए थे वैसे?
वैसे हम गए थे उदयपुर,
अच्छा,
फिर माउंट आबू, जैसलमेर.
वेरी नाइस प्लेस.
हाँ, जैसलमेर. I feel the Udaipur is very nice for me actually. Yeah, it's very सुकून जगह. And yeah, that's it maybe. And those people, those my friends also visited other places as well, but with them only these places I have visited. पुष्कर as well, yeah.
पुष्कर, yeah, good place. होली, उसमें होली में गए थे?
होली में नहीं, only just for one first, that is a New Year को हम गए थे सिर्फ कि उधर तो टाइम स्पेंड करना है तो चलो चलते हैं पुष्कर.
तो जैसे आप अभी बता रहे थे कि आपने मतलब पीएचडी लाइफ में हो, थोड़ा डार्कनेस सा होता है कि ऐसा ढूंढते रहते, फिर स्टेप बाय स्टेप आपको मिल जाता है फाइनली, राइट? सो ये आपको पहले से आपको ऐसा लगा था कि जब आप मतलब यूजी थे या आप मास्टर्स कर रहे थे कि ऐसा भी होगा, या आप मतलब ऐसा ही होगा कि एग्जाम दे देंगे कुछ हो जाएगा?
नहीं, मतलब यूजी में तो टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि आई विल डू पीएचडी एक्चुअली. एंड मेरे दोस्तों को भी नहीं लगता था कि ये पीएचडी कर सकते.
ऐसा भी
at that time not I'm good in academics actually, only the average guy actually.
BTech के time.
Yeah, BTech के time. And I shifted to the masters. At that time I have some interest in the research and I started, and my friends also saying that, also suggested me to you go with the PhD actually. But they got to know about the how the PhD. And उस टाइम पे मेरे को लगा कि मास्टर्स में मेरे को लगा कि PhD कर सकते हैं हम. And there is no darkness as such. मुझे को नहीं पता था कि darkness होगा. You will get your, if suppose you are a professor and from the any good institute professor is there, you will help. He will help you with you and get some papers. I just know about the we have to get some publication and that's it. We will get a direct PhD degree. But that is not whole picture is here. Right?
बहुत सारे steps होते हैं.
Yeah, बहुत सारे steps होते हैं. And in PhD I feel that you have to take multiple stages are there in IIT. I don't know exactly in private universities or other university how the process are. But in the IIT there are multiple steps are there to get into the PhD. You will also terminate in between as well. Suppose there is a first step is and coursework. You will not get a satisfactory grade in that. You have to leave it the PhD. Yeah.
यहाँ पे तो 7.5 है ना
7.5, yeah.
I mean,
for the continuing your fellowship.
fellowship.
Yeah.
If I want to continue my fellowship, I have to have 7.5 at least.
7.5, yeah,
Right.
that you have to maintain in your coursework. And after that, that is the first step. Then second step is you have to clear your comprehensive exam.
Yeah.
That is 3 papers are there and they will not teach that 3 papers.
पहले तो डरे डरे रहते थे हम लोग
हाँ
कि
बहुत ही डरे, अभी तो क्राइटेरिया थोड़ा सा
बहुत
कम
easy
कर
हो
दिया
गया, relax
हाँ
हो गया।
तो 3 papers होते थे and there is 75 marks, 100 marks. It's very long paper actually. And then this is the second step, and if also not cleared a conference, you will get another chance.
Okay.
And still you have not cleared it, then you have to terminate from the PhD. That is also the. And third thing is, and you have to give a state of the art seminar. That is the third qualifying stages. These are the qualifying stages to get into the permanent PhD admission actually.
इसमें क्या करना होता है स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट
So state of that, you have to firstly decide your decide your domain, which domain you have to work on, or which
Okay.
domain or the problem statement. And based on that, you have to do a literature review from last 5 years or 7 years, like that. And then this 7-year research, you have to present it in a presentation and give to an institute. And you have to also find out what are their limitations, what have their advantages are there, and what is your insights from those paper, from those literatures, so that we have to present here. Yeah. And then research proposal is there. That is a last step, means qualifying step actually. And in the research proposal, if what you have to present some problem statement and what are the problems you are addressing it.
ओके मतलब आप जिसमें काम करोगे उसका स्टेटमेंट आपको देना होता है
हाँ स्टेटमेंट आपको
मैं इसमें काम कर सकता हूँ
राइट इसमें काम कर सकता हूँ, क्यों काम कर रहे हो इसमें,
अच्छा वो भी बताना
वो भी करना, और इसमें क्या काम नहीं हुआ है, राइट। अच्छा
मतलब वो रिसर्च गैप एक पहले फाइंड करते हो कि ये काम हो सकता है नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, एंड उसमें मैं काम करूंगा।
राइट
ओके। तो ये तो जैसे हो गया पूरे पीएचडी का प्रोसेस हो गया ना, स्टेप्स हो गया। तो इससे पहले जैसे कि फॉर मी फ्रॉम वेयर आई केम फ्रॉम, उसमें क्या है कि हमारे पास उतना ज्यादा एक्सपोजर नहीं था ना, मैं घर से कभी बाहर नहीं गया था है ना, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि मैं मतलब आईआईटी में कभी सिलेक्शन होगा कि नहीं, कभी मतलब मैं वहाँ हो भी गया सिलेक्शन तो वहाँ पे सरवाइव कर पाऊंगा कि नहीं। सो इट वाज अ बिट टेरिफाइंग। सो मतलब अगर कोई स्टूडेंट ऐसे देखता है तो उसके लिए क्या एडवाइस देना चाहोगे आप?
सी दैट इज द एक्चुअली द प्रॉब्लम्स फ्रॉम द other who has studied in the private university or the state government university actually. Some of the student that not from the metropolitan city actually, some came from the rural areas and they are feeling this this kind of the thinking is very high actually. I also come from the rural area actually. I also not feel that I will get a IIT admission in the IIT. That is a thing, but
उसके बाद आपको highest फेलोशिप मिला ना इंडिया में, प्रेस्टिजियस PMRF।
या बट सी मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कितना भी हो यू हैव टू गो विथ इट, पहले अप्लाई करो, होगा नहीं होगा डोंट थिंक अबाउट द फल क्या मिलेगा, मतलब मेरे को क्या फल मिलेगा उसके बारे में पहले नहीं सोचेंगे। अच्छा। जैसे कहते हैं हो गए मतलब क्या बोलते हैं स्पिरिचुअल में कुछ तो सेंटेंस है, फल की चिंता मत करो, कर्म करते जाओ एंड फल की चिंता मत करो। उसी तरह कर्म करते रहो, मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा दैट इज अनदर फैक्टर, राइट। जस्ट अप्लाई इट लाइक हाउ आई अप्लाइड इन द PMRF एज वेल, राइट। एंड हियर आल्सो आई अप्लाइड नॉट थिंकिंग कि मेरे को IIT में मिलेगा मैं उससे मैं करूँगा, ऐसा नहीं था। तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसा थिंकिंग वो नहीं होना चाहिए। थिंकिंग होती है वो दैट इज टू बी मतलब वो जेन्युइन है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं, बट ऐसा नहीं कि उसके वजह से अप्लाई मत करो, उसको स्टेप नहीं लो, वो स्टेप ले लो, अप्लाई करो, उधर जो भी है फेस करो, फेस करना ही पड़ेगा, दैट इज अ लाइफ एक्चुअली, राइट। एंड कंफर्टेबल फेस से बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा, तभी कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर ही निकलना पड़ेगा, देन यू विल गेट सम गुड थिंग्स, राइट।
Right. So this was the main motto of this podcast actually too.
अच्छा हो गया।
I mean कि इंडिया के जितने काफी सारे बच्चे हैं ना रूरल एरिया से आते हैं जो, तो उनको थोड़ा बहुत एक्सपोजर मिले कि कैसे क्या होता है ना होता है। So that was the main theme of this podcast.
That is good actually because see in the rural area they does not know about what exactly the opportunity is. तो अभी मेरे को तो ऐसा पता था कि IIT में सिर्फ गेट से ही मिलता है एडमिशन, अभी भी सभी को वैसे ही लगता है। बट ऐसा नहीं
अच्छा
है,
ऐसा है क्या?
ऐसा भी नहीं है,
नहीं नहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है, मतलब लोगों को ऐसा लगता है।
लगता है ऐसा।
ओके
बट उस दूसरे इससे भी सपोज इधर मतलब पीएचडी में आना होगा स्पेसिफिकली, देयर इज आल्सो गेट, यू कैन गिव अ गेट एंड बेस्ड ऑन योर स्कोर यू विल गेट एडमिशन हियर
हाँ
एंड यू विल गेट अ एमएचआरडी फेलोशिप बेस्ड ऑन द गेट,
right.
बेस्ड ऑन द गेट स्कोर.
हाँ
There is also another pipeline that is a project actually.
प्रोजेक्ट ओके
Yeah, project. So you have to apply with your scores actually, whatever the BTech MT score, and you have to approach to the professor actually. He is align your projects with that particular professor, then you can do a directly approach for the PhD. Otherwise, you can join as a short period of time, that is a research associate here.
अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट में पहले एडमिशन लो,
एडमिशन ले लो, देन यू कैन आल्सो
convert it.
कन्वर्ट कर लो प्रोजेक्ट में एज अ पीएचडी में, शॉर्ट पीरियड टाइम के लिए आरए के लिए आ जाओ पोजीशन के लिए. तो उसी तरह एमटेक के लिए भी वैसा है, एमटेक में भी गेट देकर आना ही ऐसा नहीं, इधर सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड भी एमटेक रहता है बेस्ड ऑन योर
सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड भी रहता है।
इन दैट यू विल नॉट गेट अ फेलोशिप, यू हैव टू पे एज द फी एज नॉर्मल स्टूडेंट.
लेकिन तभी थोड़ा फाइनेंशियल बर्डन आ जाएगा। आई मीन if you are doing PhD from IITs and if you are not getting any fellowship,
no
is
but
this feasible?
see, project in the sense, in the project you
Okay,
will get
okay,
the
okay,
fellowship,
okay, okay.
in the project
Project,
the
हाँ,
money will get from
Okay.
you. Masters you are doing, that is a self sponsored, that is a different thing.
that is
For the
different.
two you will not get the fellowship from but there is also another opportunity, using that you can also enroll to IIT as well, है ना.
Okay. तो ऐसा है कि ना बहुत सारे लोग सोचते हैं कि आई मीन इंडिया में PhD में एडमिशन मिल गया तो लाइफ सेट है। So is it really true?
It's the means, see, that is the मतलब वो तो बचपन से होते आ रहा है.
हाँ
10वीं दे दो, अभी तो सेट ही है. अभी 11 12 में 10वीं में अच्छा मार्क ले लो, 12 में अच्छा हो जाएगा. फिर
हाँ
12th में 11th में जाओगे तो बोला 12th अच्छा निकालो, फिर सेट ही है. देन बीटेक करो, बीटेक के बाद सेट ही है, मास्टर्स करो, पीएचडी एडमिशन लेते टाइम पे आई आल्सो फील दैट कि पीएचडी की बात ये होगा. बट आफ्टर पीएचडी कंप्लीटिंग आई आल्सो फील दैट आई नीड टू डू समथिंग एल्स एज वेल, कि सो दैट आई विल गेट अ बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटी. और
तो अभी जैसे आप CSE डिपार्टमेंट हो तो आपके लिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा वेज है जाने के लिए, है ना, कि आप या तो पोस्ट डॉक ज्वाइन कर लो, जैसे आप अभी पोस्ट डॉक कर रहे हो, या फिर आप इंडस्ट्री में चले जाओ या जॉब वॉब कर लो. तो मतलब क्या क्या स्कोप रहता है एंड आप क्या प्रेफर करोगे करना?
this is based on individual preference, but I will explain what I'm going through, मतलब what I decided. So there are firstly I will tell कि क्या क्या options है. For my perspective, there could be the other options as well. So the first is, and after completing the PhD you can go to a postdoc to gain that is not a degree actually, that is some experience in the research. So that experience you will get from other lab, how the research is happening over there. Yeah, you will get some other expertise over there, right? So you can do anywhere that postdoc, and then that postdoc, it could be the 1 or 2 years or more, maybe it may be extended based on the PI. And another thing is, and industry, you can apply to industry and you can directly join as an research scientist or a research associate or senior scientist, like that. Second, this is one, and third one is, and you have to choose any, directly go into the academics as a assistant professor. If you are directly applying after PhD, then you will get admission in grade 2 actually.
Grade 2, okay.
Yeah, if you completed the postdoc and after postdoc completing you are applying to the professor, then you will admitted as an grade 1.
Grade 1.
So there is only minor the salary differences are there. I don't know exactly how much it is, but there is
वो थोड़ा चांसेस भी बढ़ जाता है ना, अगर आपके पास थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस है. मान लो एक पर्सन है जिसके पास PhD के बाद एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, एंड B एक पर्सन है जिसके पास एक्सपीरियंस है और A के पास नहीं है, तो B का चांसेस थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. आई मीन मुझे ऐसा लगता है, तो ऐसा ही है क्या?
हाँ मतलब राइट, वो भी है एक अपॉर्चुनिटी, मतलब एक ही हो सकता है. वैसे भी कुछ जगह पे कैसा है, there is a different means for the assistant professor. I don't know exactly, I am not come to this, मतलब मैंने अभी अप्लाई नहीं करना चालू किया, बट मुझे लगता है कि for sure it is an affecting the affecting the enrollment to get an assistant professor job actually.
तो आप क्या करना प्रेफर करोगे अभी, मतलब जॉब?
Yeah, I just joined as an postdoc for Wadhwani School of Data Science and AI at IIT Madras. So I'm thinking to continue over 1 year there, and after that I also wanted to do a postdoc outside of the India to see how the research culture is there, and we have to learn from it, right? So I wanted to go there and for a 1 or 2 year take some experience and then came back to India. That is the plan for right now. And that's it. Yeah.
नाइस. सो एक और चीज़, मतलब ऐसा मुझे लगता है कि आपको पूछना चाहिए कि इंडिया में जैसे मान लो कोई IIT से PhD कर रहा है एंड कोई दूसरा बंदा है कि जो कोई भी सेंट्रल इंस्टीट्यूट से कर रहा है और एक है कि स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी से कर रहा है.
अच्छा,
तो इन तीनों में मतलब जैसे कि PhD के बाद का जो एक्सपोजर है उनमें डिफरेंस आता है क्या? आई मीन पोस्ट डॉक टू गेन अ पोस्ट डॉक पोजीशन एंड ऑल.
या मतलब कैसे, एक तो पोस्ट डॉक में जाने के लिए यू रिक्वायर फर्स्ट इज एन गुड रिसर्च. एंड गुड रिसर्च कैसे डिफाइन होता है? बेस्ड ऑन योर पेपर्स. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि पेपर अच्छा है, बट पेपर्स किस वेन्यू में पब्लिश्ड है, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जर्नल, कॉन्फ्रेंस, बेस्ड ऑन योर डोमेन एक्चुअली. दैट इज, नहीं तो ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने काम किया, अच्छा काम है बट किधर तो पब्लिश हो गया. दैट इज नॉट वैलिडेटिंग योर वर्क एक्चुअली. मुझे ऐसा फील हुआ है. आई डोंट नो, मैं मतलब उससे अलग भी हो सकता है. तो गुड पब्लिकेशन होगा तो यू विल गेट अ अपॉर्चुनिटी, गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी टू पोस्ट डॉक. एंड अनदर थिंग इज देन कि यू हैव सम known person there, कि professor is knowing some professor in that connections are there, and this is more help over there actually in the postdoc. And you said that there are private universities, or state universities are there, and central university. See, actually I came from a private university. I completed my bachelor and then I completed my master in a state government university actually, and then I come to the central. So I have a bit of all of this experience, which is each of the universities. So I feel that ki the research oriented work is more good way is happening in IIT actually.
IITs,
in the central university. Their more inclination is towards the understanding the concept instead of ratta marna.
अच्छा,
है ना, ऐसा नहीं कि इस बुक में ये कंसेप्ट में पढ़ा के जाऊंगा. सो आई फील वेरी इम्प्रेसिंग हियर, मतलब इंटरेस्टिंग हियर लग रहा है कि ऐसा नहीं कि अभी बुक्स में पढ़ाते, बुक से भी पढ़ाते, बट इन सम कोर्सेज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द रिसेंटली इज गोइंग ऑन. अभी कौन सा पेपर है, सपोज एक डीप लर्निंग में लॉस फंक्शन आया नया, सो दे आर टीचिंग दैट दिस इज द लॉस फंक्शन, दिस इज द न्यू लॉस फंक्शन.
अच्छा, तो जो लेटेस्ट का काम हो रखा है तो वो पहले डिस्कस हो जाता है.
पहले मतलब लेक्चर में डिस्कस हो जाता है. बेस्ड ऑन दैट द एग्जाम्स आर गोइंग ऑन. तो ऐसा नहीं कि जो 19 में जो बुक है उसके बेसिस पे चल रहा है, बिकॉज उससे बहुत अपडेट हो रहा है ना अभी चीज. ऐसा नहीं कि उसमें ही चल. बट मैंने ऐसा ऑब्जर्व किया कि इन द प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटीज दे आर बेस्ड ऑन दिस the books actually. Maybe in some private universities may be different, but what I come from those universities at that time, this is the situation actually. And in the masters, that COP is more about the towards the research oriented.
अच्छा, आप जहाँ से मास्टर्स
हाँ मास्टर्स किया, बट somehow research oriented. But I feel that here it is more, because here the papers I also saw that is a deep learning Dr. Mayank's professor. He's one exam that is very interesting for me actually. So they have given a research paper, and they said you have to implement it and come up with a new loss function. Okay. So you have to improve that and modify something, and you have to do that experiment, and something based, the paper is based on the research paper like that. Okay. So it's more inclination to the research work actually.
तो जो एक्सपोजर है वो IITs NITs में ज्यादा मिलता है.
हाँ ज्यादा मिलता है, दैट विल हेल्प ऐसा मुझे लगता है. बट कुछ प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी में जैसे अशोका यूनिवर्सिटी होगी, लक्षा यूनिवर्सिटी इज वेरी गुड एक्चुअली. सो फ्रॉम दिस यूनिवर्सिटी मे बी आल्सो गेट एन गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड गुड एक्सपोजर एक्चुअली, बिकॉज द प्रोफेसर इज मैटर एक्चुअली. इंस्टेड ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी यू हैव टू सी आल्सो द प्रोफेसर्स, where they came, what is their research, what is their background. Okay, है ना, that also helps.
Yeah, so other than this research and stuff, so what hobbies do you have?
Hobby, in my bachelor I used to do in acting actually.
Acting, oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. So I was that's why I'm not good at in academics in my bachelor. So I'm part of the drama club that
Okay.
is more active in that bachelor college, and that I have done some acting over there, some other stuffs backstage stuffs also there. In the one act play, you know, na, the theater play.
Theater, yeah,
Yeah, in
I
the
know,
theater
I know.
play I have worked on for 3 years. And
3 years, nice.
yeah, for 3 years.
Yes.
And here I just started in gym. I'm doing a 2 years
Gym,
continu-
right?
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah, yeah.
nice, nice,
We
nice.
also meet.
In the gym.
usually meet in the gym as
Gym,
well.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe there is no as such.
तो
Things
ये आई मीन जिम करना, वो अपने आप को तोड़ना, इट्स वेरी टफ ना.
Yeah.
तो ये स्टार्ट क्यों किया था आपने gym?
Actually, my physique was very weak. Actually, and my
Okay.
weight is very low at
Okay,
that
okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah, and so that's why I started the gym actually to increase my weight and physique. But while I'm doing the gym, I also means it's very important to take some hobby in while we are doing a PhD.
PhD, right.
That is a relaxation, and also feels means you are doing from morning to night, you are doing a research and you are frustrated and everything, you are thinking all the time of the research. So this will not works long time actually. Some people have already done that, but it might be it will affecting your health, and also you are not feeling good and happy, and you are also depressing every time. But when you do some hobby like I'm doing as a gym, that will feels very happy to me, and also encourage me to do some more things and more work actually. Yeah, we can do this and we can do. So positive thinking is also coming from these hobbies.
अच्छा, जिम करने के बाद थोड़ा पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग भी आ
Yeah,
गई.
yeah, yeah. That's for sure for me.
अभी तो आपका फिजिक बहुत अच्छा हो गया.
Not that much actually.
No, it
I
was
reduced
good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, one last thing कि अभी जो बच्चे जो हमें देख रहे हैं, जो तैयारी कर रहे हैं,
हाँ.
मे बी जो बीटेक करना चाहते हैं या एमटेक या पीएचडी करना चाहते हैं, तो उनके लिए आपका कोई सजेशन होगा? तो मतलब
जैसे आपने लास्ट टाइम अपने डिस्कशन में हमने बोले थे कि जो बाकी स्टेट से आते हैं, रूरल एरिया से आते हैं, थोड़ा सा वो सोचने में बोलते कि अपने से नहीं होगा, अपन को नहीं मिलेगा.
अच्छा, खुद में ही सोच लेते.
हाँ, खुद में सोच लेते कि नहीं कर भाई, अपन से नहीं हो पाएगा भाई, अपन का हाथ का नहीं है ये सोच थोड़ा सा मतलब हर्डल है उनके सक्सेस में. तो ये सोच को थोड़ा सा कम करके किसी भी इसमें, एंड खुद से थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लोर करके कि कैसे एडमिशन लेना होता है, कैसे क्या होना होता है, एंड उससे खुद से एक अप्रोच करके खुद से एक थोड़ा सा स्ट्रांग रह के अप्लाई करना चाहिए सभी जगह पर. एंड ऐसा नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा. यू विल डू इट, ऐसा सोचकर ही सभी चीजें करना चाहिए. बीटेक एज वेल, मास्टर्स एज वेल, एनीवेयर यू विल देयर. तो ये मुझे ऐसा लगता है. एंड सपोज आपको नहीं लगता है कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, तो यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन योरसेल्फ कि कैसे मैं कर पाऊंगा. ऐसा नहीं कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा तो छोड़ दूंगा, ऐसा वो चीज.
अच्छा, छोड़ना नहीं, माइंडसेट बनाना है कि मुझे करना है. कैसे भी करना है तो
मेरे में इम्प्रूवमेंट भी करना है ना. ऐसा नहीं कि मेरे को सिर्फ करना है बोल दिया मैंने.
राइट है ना. करना है बोल के कोई कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा तो क्या फायदा.
सपोज मेरे को अभी नहीं हो रहा, अभी लग रहा है कि मेरा नहीं होगा, सो नहीं हो रहा है तो यू हैव टू मेक इम्प्रूवमेंट ऑन योरसेल्फ सो दैट यू विल डू दैट. राइट,
ऐसा ही करना चाहिए.
एंड आल्सो शुड बी फ्लेक्सिबल टू योर एम एज. नहीं मिला तो चलो दूसरा करो. अभी डायरेक्ट पीएचडी में नहीं मिलता सपोज किसी में अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटी, देन यू हैव टू गो ओनली इन अच्छे यूनिवर्सिटी में जाना, आईआईटी में जाना. तो चूज अदर ऑप्शन दैट इज आरए और एनी प्रोजेक्ट एसोसिएट फॉर अ शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. ओके, एंड देन यू कैन उसके थ्रू आप फिर पीएचडी में आ सकते हो. एंड आल्सो एट दैट टाइम आल्सो यू विल गेट हाउ द रिसर्च इज गोइंग ऑन, एंड यू विल आल्सो डिसाइड मेरे को पीएचडी करना है कि नहीं. Because PhD is a long term process, right? If I committed, then I have to stick with that, right? ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने 1 साल कर 2 साल कर देना अभी मैं छोड़ देता हूँ.
We have to give our 5 to 6 years of our
5 to 6 years, that is a long term commitment, right? Long time. And there is not कि कंपनी जैसा है कि इंडस्ट्री जैसा है कि सैटरडे संडे छुट्टी मिल गई चलो पार्टी में जाते. इधर ऐसा नहीं, सैटरडे संडे एवरीडे वर्किंग. दिमाग में वो चलता ही रहता है कि चलता ही रहता है. बिकॉज तुम नहीं काम करोगे तो तुम्हारे पीएचडी नहीं होगा. वही तो है ना. तो ऐसा नहीं कि सैटरडे संडे ये करो ये नहीं होगा. तो इज लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस एंड यू विल नॉट गेट अचीवमेंट एवरी डे एवरी मंथ, है ना. कभी तो 6 महीने में आएगा, 1 साल में एक अचीवमेंट आएगा. तो पेशेंस एंड ये सब कुछ होना चाहिए. पेशेंस एंड हार्ड वर्क, मतलब कंसिस्टेंसी, माइंडसेट ऐसा रखना चाहिए कि मुझे करना है. हाँ, राइट. बीच में नहीं छोड़ना है. तो बीच में छोड़ोगे तो यू आर डाउटिंग योरसेल्फ एक्चुअली. आप खुद के ऊपर सिक्का नहीं लगा रहे हो.
अच्छा
है ना, आप ऐसे भी बोला अरे नहीं हो रहा छोड़ो, फिर आगे जाकर भी ऐसा ही होगा, किसी भी डोमेन में जाओगे अरे नहीं हो रहा छोड़ दो। अभी लिया है कमिट में तो उसके ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंट रहो कि मैंने लिया डिसीजन, उसको डिसीजन करके रहूंगा।
It was a very wonderful conversation with Dr. Swapnil, and I hope it will also be insightful for our viewers also.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, so once again, thank you for coming. And अगर हमारे next guest के लिए आपके पास कोई question हो या doubts हो जो आपको पूछना है, so you can comment in this video. So this is the first episode of our Thinkers Lab, and the journey will go on. So until next time, stay curious and keep motivating.